Hello interwebs, part 2 of the Black Friday kitchen remodel mini project installation here. You can see the row of 3 vapor lights are still up on this drop ceiling. I took and spackled up the holes left by the cabinets earlier. Got this recessed light removed. I had to cut a 9x16 hole in the drop ceiling to gain access to it, because of course you cannot get to it from the attic. So cut this big hole in there, and it's really funny. I was planning on being nice to the recessed light fixture as far as removing it goes, until I got the drywall out of it. I was looking at it like, wait a minute, I don't intend to keep this thing. Started bashing on it with my ball peen hammer. It was so much fun. Of course, you know, trying to be mindful of my brand new window here that I don't want to break, because I'm still paying for them and I'm several $1,000s in debt. That was a worthwhile investment. Anyway, I understand that. So you can tell by looking at this patch here, by the very, very visible seam. And the other crap, you know, I'm definitely not a drywall guy, and I have much work ahead of me as far as texturing and making it look decent and all that goes. I'm not entirely sure what the paint scheme is going to be in here. I decided I'm not going to paint any of this until later on, just because of financial restrictions. I'm about $200-300 into this project so far, including all the lights and the steel I bought for this pot rack here that's going to be hanging from this part of the drop ceiling. So for this section, instead of going to all the trouble of texturing and whatnot and blah blah blah, I might just go get a nice plank of finished pine that I can cover most of this area with, and paint it black and screw it to the ceiling, and then mount the light fixture. But then that would cause an issue with the conduit being dropped. Blah blah blah, that's a minor detail that I can work around. But anyway, this is again, vapor-proof light fixture. Show what these look like. Not lit up. So it looks like right there. Like I said in the last video, that vintage type light bulb, I really like the way it fits in there. The filament lands basically in the middle of the lighting housing. I think it looks really good. It's a little bright because these are 60 watters. So if you look at them, your eyes kind of hurt a little bit. And of course on this camera, cheap camera, it washes out entirely. But here's number 4. We're out there smack in the middle. That hole you see there in the middle is where the wire's feeding out the Romex from the ceiling, which I had to extend a little bit. I just got the neutral poking out here. I give this thing a good yank and I'll have the whole bunch. But this will be mounted up there. Conduit come out either side of it like you see there, running into both cabinets. The reason both sides of the cabinets is because eventually I want to run some conduit down the inside of the cabinet, put a plug on the bottom of either cabinet so I can hook up some rope lighting for under cabinet lighting. And then of course on this side, this conduit is going to be coming out and running into that light there and feeding the entire array. So they'll all operate off of that switch there covered in tape. So yeah, that's where it's at as far as part 2 is concerned. Yeah, the spot rack, this is the other major portion of the project. This will be, like I said, mounted up on that drop ceiling. It's approximately 14 inches by 70 inches. All the holes you see there, that's where hooks will mount. I'm figuring on buying just some zinc plated S hooks or something, but you drop the hooks in there and then hang your pots and pans off the other side of it. So it'll look real nice. Planning on securing it to the ceiling with 7/4 by 3 inch lag bolts, hex headed of course. 6 along the sides and 1 on this end. There'll be nothing securing that in. That notch you see down there, that's there to clear the conduit that's going to be coming out of this light here and then making a 90-degree turn into the cabinet. So yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, goodie. Say goodbye, cat. Goodbye, cat.